Up next, we have The Big Wedding. This is a pseudo-remake of Mon Frère se marie, featuring an ensemble cast of both screen legends and up-and-comers. Tim, what do you think about this film? Is this one of those things you might just want to watch in a few months, maybe on demand when it's no longer in theaters?
I think I might want to watch it if it's on basic cable in about a year or two. Not to be too harsh, but it basically looks like every Nancy Meyers movie, but put an R rating in it, and that's what you get. I mean, you have Robert De Niro, Diane Keaton, Robin Williams, Topher Grace, Katherine Heigl. I mean, you can list off all the stars, but they never really
can't list off all the stars because you left out Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon,
whom I interviewed her in the HuffPost Live New York studio last week, and she was very delightful. She's very lovely. She played ball. She talked politics and everything. When she left the studio, I thought, I might just see this girly, sappy, stupid comedy film.
Really? You thought that this was, you were going to go check this out?
Maybe. Let's just take a quick look at a scene from The Big Wedding.
Would somebody just please punch me in the face again? Because I don't know, what are we talking about?
Oh,
Wait a second.
Well, it was like a...
She cheated on you first.
What?
What?
Why?
Well, what do you mean, why?
What's the rumpus?
How could you?
I was really very unhappy at that time.
What about me?
Well, I don't really care about you.
I know you don't.
Listen, I don't know what to say. It was practically an accident.
It was a long time ago, it was. And now you all have a wedding to go to. I'm going to call the movers.
God!
I feel so used.
After De Niro's performance in Silver Linings Playbook, to see him go back to what he does best, that mugging form of comedy, of bad comedy, it's quite nice when he's all...
Really? Is it nice? Or
it's a horrible, depressing thing to see.
Are romantic comedies the place where good actors go to die?
Yes.
Right? I mean, this is like the island of misfit toys of actors. it really is. And we've seen some of these folks like do good stuff, but, well, let's go to the 6-second review.
Yeah, let's watch the 6-second review. Roll it.
Mr. Moviefone 6-second review starts now.
Hey, Hollywood, you can't keep making the same crappy movie and expecting us to pay for it. The Big Wedding is a big bust. I'm out.
Hey, whoa, watch it, Hollywood. Here's the thing, you cannot keep making the same crappy movie.
You can.
This movie is so lazy, the title is The Big Wedding. It's not even my big, fat, Greek, stupid wedding. It is so lazy on every level. And you know what? This is the opposite audience for the people who are going to go see this movie, right? There's no one in our little sausage party right here.
You're so optimistic about movies that you think that you have to be creative in Hollywood. What about Gary Thingo, who did like Valentine's Day and Pretty Woman and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and Thanksgiving Day, and like he's basically just naming days of the year and getting lots of stars and putting them in bad comedy movies.
You know what is really sad about this is to see Robert De Niro and your good friend Susan Sarandon really slumming it. Does De Niro take everything that's offered to him? I mean, I'd like to ask his agent, do you just accept everything and then every now and again something hits?
I'm sure there are a couple of UCLA student shorts that he turns down.
Right.
Matt and Daniel, what do you think about this movie? Are you going to be going with your lovely lady?
So I actually am going to go see this movie. My movie growing crew is two girls, and it's a democratic process, and they're both very excited about this movie, so I'm kind of getting forced into it. But you guys kind of stole my...
I bet it's two girls.
Way to distance yourself from your own responsibility.
I'm going with 6 chicks myself.
But I completely agree that this is like New Year's Eve or Valentine's Day, where it seems like they just took some big-named actor who appeals to every single one actor appeals to every demographic, and they're just hoping that that's going to somehow...
I'm hoping it's not that terrible. I have a glimmer of... Really?
Yeah, it's awful.
Really?
It's really awful.
I have a glimmer of hope still. I like
movie.
Diane Weiss. I like De Niro, even when he does his mugging comedy stuff.
You could be like our friend and grab a couple of your lady friends.
Grab a couple of my lady friends, my broads.
To the cinema.
I'll take my broads to the motion picture talkies. What's that? What are you saying?
It's tracking at 0% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Really? Wow.
Here's the thing. I have to go watch these movies, and I literally was watching my life tick by, right? Like every now and again, even Pain and Gain, I could sit through that. There was some, funny moments. Like at least it's a movie. This is not a movie. It's pieces and parts of every other sort of horrible wedding movie you've ever seen, and even the script is lazy. The whole thing is just awful.
Do you like romantic comedy? Did you like Something's Got to Give, like with Jack Nicholson? And so you are.
I think romantic comedies are maybe the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
I really do. You could probably name ones you love.
When Harry Met Sally.
Right. On one hand, the Ryan Gosling, Steve Carell thing last year, whatever that was called.
Yeah, man.
It was
Crazy
okay.
Stupid Love was
Crazy
that one.
Stupid Love.
What was it called? Crazy Stupid Love?
Crazy
I thought that was
Stupid
pretty
Love,
I thought it was
good.
called Ryan Gosling's Pectoral Muscles.
Oh.
Wasn't that that was the working
sells
title?
Tickets. We all know that.
What do you reckon about this one?
For me, it looks like you nailed it on the head. It looks vacuous. It looks like the same thing. And there's a huge cast in that. And I have barely heard about this film. And it's a huge cast, and I've barely heard about it. It looks like the same cashing in a paycheck movie. And I wouldn't take any girls to see it because it looks like crap, and you can't get anything out of a crappy movie.
Do you like the positive nature of our segment today?
I only ever take ladies to see Fellini movies.
Right,
I know. Because I would never stoop to something like this. Sorry, what did you just say? We missed it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I would want to see Pain and Gain. That looks like just popcorn fun to me, but this one just looked vacuous. Like there are some romantic comedies and like wedding movies I would see, but where's the kick? Is it just there's a wedding? I can go to an actual wedding and still find it boring.
Yeah, but that wedding wouldn't have Robert De Niro at it.
Right. And I'd go to that wedding.
I would go
if
to
it was
wedding.
a real wedding.
Yeah.
I'd hang out with
maybe
Robert.
what we could do is get Pain and Gain and The Big Wedding, and we could splice them scene for scene, make one giant
a mashup.
Pain and Gain,
Tim,
Big Wedding
the
movie.
editor of Moviefone, is going to mash that up for you this week.
Thank
We're going to put it on
goodness.
moviefone.com.
I thought you would never offer